And she's helping me find the dress. Say yes. Say yes to the dress. Woohoo! Suit style.
Las Vegas is the city of love. Wait. Actually, that's Paris. But there is a Paris here, which...
8 to 9 months of the year, so I'm very familiar with this topic.
What's hot this year? What's hot this year?
Okay, so there's a lot of...
A decades-long friendship is about to be shared in an entirely new way. Jessica Mulroney, once a close confidant of Meghan Markle and a key figure in her royal wedding, has just announced something that's sparking a lot of attention. On September 15th, 2025, Jessica revealed that she's writing a memoir, one that will finally give readers her personal perspective on their friendship through the years. With a major publishing deal already secured, this book promises to bring Jessica's own voice into the spotlight, offering stories from someone who witnessed many pivotal moments firsthand. But here's the part no one seems to want to talk about. Meghan Markle has a pattern. And it doesn't just involve distancing herself from her father or stepping away from royal duties. The question now is, why did Jessica choose this moment to finally open up? After years of staying private, why share her story now? With her unique access to Meghan's personal life, what memories will she decide to include? The publishing industry is already buzzing, debating what readers might gain from these revelations. If you're curious to follow this story as it unfolds and want to hear exactly what Jessica shares when the memoir is released, make sure you hit that like button, subscribe for updates, and tap the notification bell so you don't miss out when we cover the book's debut. This is just the beginning, and you'll want to stay tuned for everything that's coming. Jessica's upcoming memoir will dive deep into her long friendship with Meghan Markle. She describes herself as once being a close friend and trusted confidant of the Duchess of Sussex. Their bond, spanning over a decade, offers a unique lens into Meghan's life before, during, and after her royal years. Having known her since her acting days, Jessica brings a perspective that few others can. The book promises to explore not just their personal moments, but also the way their lives and careers intertwined. One of the central parts of the memoir will focus on Jessica's role during Meghan's relationship with Prince Harry, especially in the lead-up to their engagement and wedding. Jessica was hands-on with planning and styling, shaping the image Meghan now presents to the world. Elegant, polished, admired. She'll recount the fun, the pressure, and the unforgettable details of helping create such a monumental royal event. The book also dives into their professional collaborations across fashion and lifestyle projects. Over the years, the two worked on various ventures, blending friendship with business, and Jessica plans to share how those experiences unfolded behind the scenes. Her narrative will include personal conversations, shared memories, and the highs and lows of being part of Meghan's inner circle. But perhaps most strikingly, Meghan Markle has since been publicly distanced by Jessica, the very woman who once stood as her closest ally. Jessica has made it clear that she wants this memoir to offer readers more than just royal gossip. She hopes to give insight into the complexities of long-term friendships, how they grow, evolve, and sometimes fall apart. With genuine interest already building in the publishing world, this book deal proves how much readers crave authentic friendship stories told from a personal perspective. And when Jessica's memoir finally hits shelves, it may change the way people view one of the most talked about figures of our time. Several major publishing companies quickly became interested in Jessica's story, recognizing the appeal of her decade-long friendship with Meghan Markle. Tonight, we're pulling back the curtain to uncover the timeline, the digital clues, and the hidden details that make this memoir so intriguing. In the world of publishing, professionals have not had a growing demand for authentic personal narratives, stories that dive into the real dynamics of meaningful relationships and friendships. Memoir that capture these experiences, especially first-hand accounts, tend to resonate deeply with readers. It's not outside speculation that captivates audiences, but the heartfelt voice of someone who was there. And Rachel, yes, your comment was impossible to miss. You made sure of that by posting it 3 times. Kensington Press ultimately secured the publishing rights and is now guiding the book's development. Known for its experience with personal story-driven titles, the publishing house has committed to supporting Jessica with thoughtful editorial direction. Their goal is to help her tell her story authentically while upholding high publishing standards. Jessica is actively working on the manuscript alongside the press's collaborative editorial team, ensuring the memoir takes shape in a way that connects with readers. The publishing process itself is unfolding carefully, with structured steps in manuscript development, editing, and preparation for the book's release. Industry insiders have expressed optimism about the approach, highlighting the supportive and detail-oriented environment surrounding the project. The finished memoir is expected to appeal strongly to readers who love exploring the complexities of friendships, how they grow, evolve, and sometimes fade through life's experiences. Following Jessica's announcement, Meghan Markle made some notable changes to her online presence, changes that didn't go unnoticed. Posts and photos that once showcased their friendship began disappearing from her accounts. Images from public events, business collaborations, travel adventures, family celebrations, and even birthdays and milestones were systematically removed. Over time, these subtle but sweeping digital edits sparked conversation among followers who had long observed the bond between the two women. For many, it raised a question. What did these deliberate changes say about the current state of their friendship? Online discussions quickly gained momentum, with fans and observers speculating on what the future might hold. Jessica's closeness with Meghan had once been undeniable, and through that connection, she gained opportunities and visibility as Meghan's unofficial stylist and trusted insider. Now, the erasure of those memories from social media seemed to tell a very different story. Because in the intricate tapestry of Meghan Markle's life, two threads always stand out: her romantic history and the friendships that shaped her along the way. And here's the thing, we've all had that one friend who knew everything about us, the secrets we swore we'd never tell another soul. During this time, experienced advisors encouraged both women to consider direct dialogue as a way forward. Mutual connections from the entertainment and fashion industries expressed hope that any unresolved issues could be handled privately and respectfully before the memoir's release. Their shared network of friends and colleagues seemed genuinely invested in seeing the situation managed constructively, with an emphasis on preserving relationships and avoiding unnecessary public conflict. Meanwhile, Meghan Markle's management team began taking the memoir announcement very seriously. They enlisted consultants, legal counsel, and communications experts to analyze the potential impact of the book on her public image and business interests. The focus was on understanding what Jessica might reveal, how those details could be perceived, and what strategies might be necessary to address legitimate concerns. This kind of careful preparation is a standard protocol when public figures anticipate a tell-all account from someone within their close personal circle. Jessica and Meghan's friendship dated back to the early 2000s. Jessica, already establishing herself as a sought-after stylist in Toronto, worked with clients in the entertainment industry, and built a reputation as a fashion consultant. At the same time, Meghan was pursuing her acting career, most notably on the legal drama Suits, which filmed in Toronto. Through shared networks, common interests in fashion and lifestyle, and mutual acquaintances, the two quickly connected and developed a bond that combined both personal and professional collaboration. Over the years, their relationship grew deeper. Jessica offered fashion consulting and styling for Meghan, helping her navigate red carpet events, professional appearances, and creative projects. Meghan's rising profile in entertainment created opportunities that also benefited Jessica's career and client base. Together, they worked on fashion and lifestyle ventures, supporting each other's growth and celebrating milestones along the way. Their partnership represented a blend of friendship and business synergy. That bond gained international attention in 2016 when Meghan began her relationship with Prince Harry. Suddenly, both women and their social circles faced intense media scrutiny. Jessica's prominence grew when her children participated in Meghan and Harry's royal wedding at Windsor Castle in 2018, cementing her role as one of Meghan's closest allies. During this period, Jessica was frequently seen alongside Meghan at public events and royal functions, recognized as part of her inner circle and support system. In 2020, however, both women faced heightened public attention surrounding social media discussions and broader cultural conversations. The scrutiny triggered extensive commentary and media coverage, leading each woman to focus more on her own professional and personal priorities. Their once visible friendship began to fade from public view. Jessica's upcoming memoir promises to revisit this chapter, offering detailed recollections of conversations, collaborations, family moments, and milestones from her perspective as someone who lived in these experiences with Meghan. The book is expected to include Jessica's behind-the-scenes view of Meghan's transition from Hollywood to royalty, her role in wedding planning, their joint ventures in fashion, and the complexities of maintaining such a high-profile friendship under media pressure. Readers can also anticipate Jessica's account of the challenges they faced during the turbulent social media period of 2020, how it affected her personally, and the lessons she took from it. Publishing professionals believe the memoir will resonate strongly with readers who are drawn to authentic, personal stories about relationships. It is anticipated to highlight Jessica's growth and resilience, focusing on her own journey rather than sensationalizing Meghan's life. Much of its success will depend on how well Jessica balances honesty with respect, and how effectively she conveys the nuances of their friendship, the trust, the strain, and ultimately, the fallout. To many, this book is shaping up to be not just a memoir of friendship, but also a narrative of transformation, loss, and personal growth. For Jessica, it represents an opportunity to finally tell her side of the story in her own words, even as some interpret it as a final betrayal of Meghan Markle. Jessica's memoir arrives at a moment when autobiographical narratives are thriving in the publishing world. Books that focus on relationships, life experiences, and personal growth often find eager audiences, especially when they come from individuals who can authentically share their journeys over long periods of time. Industry professionals and literary agents have noted that Jessica's story fits neatly into this category. By exploring her friendship with Meghan, her career path, and her own development, the book aligns with a growing demand for contemporary memoirs that blend personal reflection with the challenges of navigating life's transitions. Literary specialists point out that readers are drawn to stories that trace how relationships evolve through different circumstances, pressures, and milestones. This is part of what makes Jessica's memoir appealing. It's not just gossip or commentary about others, but her firsthand account of experiences that shaped both her friendship and her identity. Media coverage has reflected this perspective, with entertainment outlets, lifestyle magazines, and literary journals emphasizing that the book is centered on Jessica's voice, her memories, and her personal reflections. Publishing experts suggest that the memoir's success will hinge largely on Jessica's writing itself, her narrative structure, the way she organizes her experiences, and the depth of her storytelling. Readers expect a balance between honesty and respect, a voice that feels both engaging and authentic. For autobiographical works, the ability to connect emotionally is often what determines whether a book resonates or fades. If Jessica can convey her story in a thoughtful, relatable way, the memoir has the potential to connect broadly, appealing to those who value genuine stories of friendship, resilience, and growth. Unsurprisingly, the announcement has sparked widespread discussion online. Across Twitter, Instagram, Facebook, TikTok, and Reddit, users have debated the memoir, shared their thoughts on autobiographical literature, and compared it with other memoirs they've enjoyed. Many conversations have gone beyond Jessica and Meghan, with people using the news as a springboard to reflect on their own friendships, family ties, and life transitions. From career changes to difficult breakups to starting over in new cities, readers consistently relate to stories that mirror universal human experiences. This ongoing buzz highlights why memoirs remain powerful. They create space for people to see parts of themselves reflected in someone else's journey. Jessica's book, by exploring her relationship with Meghan and her personal growth over time, may tap into exactly this. At those shared themes of connection, change, and resilience that transcend individual circumstances and resonate across cultures and generations. Online discussions surrounding Jessica's memoir have been both thoughtful and widespread. Readers and commentators alike have noted that today's audiences increasingly value personal stories that offer genuine insight into human experiences without exploiting pain for entertainment. Many have praised authors who write with courage and honesty, sharing their journeys without shying away from difficult topics, but still maintaining respect for everyone involved. Users have expressed strong support for memoir writers who prioritize authenticity over sensationalism, emotional honesty over revenge, and personal growth over blame. Conversations have centered on preferences for stories that highlight self-reflection, accountability, and lessons learned through life's challenges. The response has also been global, with especially strong engagement from North America, the UK, Australia, and other English-speaking markets. This shows that themes of friendship, personal transformation, and resilience resonate broadly across different cultural backgrounds. Social media users have also been quick to point out the difference between quality memoir writing and shallow celebrity gossip. Many have emphasized their respect for authors who tackle sensitive topics with maturity and wisdom, balancing privacy with meaningful insight into their own development. Readers say they're drawn to memoirs that offer hope and healing, rather than those that dwell on negativity or blame. Jessica's upcoming book appears to align with these expectations. By focusing on her own experiences, reflections, and growth, her memoir follows the conventions of thoughtful autobiographical writing. The publishing industry's interest reflects a consistent market trend. Readers seek authentic accounts of friendship, personal growth, and life transitions that mirror common human experiences. At the same time, both Jessica and Meghan seem to be moving forward with their separate professional projects and personal priorities, a natural progression as people grow into different phases of their lives. The memoir, however, will remain a point of attention, with its reception hinging on Jessica's ability to convey her story with honesty, respect, and literary quality. So what do you think about memoirs as a genre? Do you enjoy personal narratives that explore friendships and individual growth? Are autobiographical books about life transitions and self-discovery something you connect with? Share your thoughts in the comments below. I'd love to hear your perspective. If you found this overview of Jessica's memoir announcement insightful, make sure to like this video, subscribe to the channel, and hit the notification bell so you don't miss future updates on memoir releases and publishing news. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you in the next video.